Palantir earnings are right around the corner, and CEO Alex Karp does an interview at the Hill and Valley Forum covering AI security. So this was actually organized by Jacob Helberg, one of Palantir's policy advisors. He was the one running the interview with Karp. So you can watch the entire interview on the Hill and Valley Forum's YouTube channel. They didn't clip it out yet separately, so it's a 4-hour live stream, but you can skip to 1 hour and 59 minutes for Karp's section, and it's about 25 minutes long. And right after this segment actually is Joe Lonsdale's, another Palantir co-founder, speaking to if you'd like to check it out. Now, as noted, the main focus is on their learnings with the military applications of Palantir and current event-wise, which is focused on Ukraine and Israel, and how software and AI have changed how battlefields are fought today. Karp starts off with the narrative we've heard again and again with the change of Silicon Valley and how it was established earlier actually to really help America's defense with technology, but then still continues to rag on Silicon Valley of today, creating consumer products not necessarily in the best interest of America today, where he cracks a joke even about a drone strike. But the main message is the strength of the United States still, its adaptability with an organized way that's allowed innovation. Then they focus on the power of AI in a military context and how it's an arms race, and continues to push how America is much stronger, at least software-wise militarily, against versus being kind of even hardware-wise around the world. But Karp continues to double down on how software has to work in the context of AI, which is where Palantir has excelled considering they've gone through the actual trial and error and applying it and failing and iterating and getting it to where it is today. He also points out again Europe's shortfalls in this area not being able to adapt and still trying to push the DoD's budget to increasingly move towards software, then brings up software and how their software culture is about testing and saying the US needs to do the same. Where he also takes a chance to make a joke jab at themselves regarding their sales force and still hitting that 70% US commercial growth. Then they moved onto the cultural side here, and Palantir, he talks about themselves first and the system out in the United States and how you actually have the opportunity to pursue building a company that can be mission driven like Palantir. You're not going to cross the powers like in a Russia and China where you lose even if you're winning economically if you speak out against the party, and how Palantir is able to win still today because of the United States system, and makes a joke about a picture going around with someone embracing North Korea and how they should get a student exchange program for a person to taste some bark, which transitions to the cultural questions of what's going wrong, and Karp sees this as a regression, where the United States problem is that people just need to speak up on the other side and call out the idiocy, but no one is willing to do it publicly, or at least not as loud yet. Now, unfortunately, nothing too juicy when it comes to the company in my opinion, financially, but obviously with earnings right around the corner, you have to tread carefully on the info you can disclose out. But let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video.